ocean, just to prove to you my devotion. Take a rocket on a flight to space. If it meant that I can hold you closer, girl, I jump out of a plane for you and I rain for you. Like, look here, I came for you. They say being in love is crazy. Well, I guess I'm insane for you. I've been searching, it's so hard to find. Yeah, a girl who's one of a kind. Just being alone just isn't cool. You know it ain't cool. I'll take 1,000 trips around the world just so I could find you, girl. Darling, I've been looking for you. Yeah, I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. Let's get it now. I'm so up, I could be a pilot, be a pilot, be a pilot. I'm so up, I could be a pilot.
Hello, lads and gents, and welcome to Voltage League Season 4. Today we're going to be looking at some fantastic matches. Not too much, not too little. It's not going to be only one, but it's going to be two. The first one we're going to be seeing is going to be ITB Academy, a very strong team, even a Titan, some may call them, against Wild Academy, who is unguardable from Voltage League Season 3. Now, before we get into the match, let's actually address the big elephant in the room, aka Peter. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, thank you for having me. Peter, I'm doing pretty good actually today.
All
I'm pretty hyped about actually the match.
All right, fantastic. But let's take a look at the standings as of current. To my right and to your guys' front, you can see where these teams are placed. We have Inferior in the first. We go down all the way to NXT at the bottom place. So still not much is happening. No points are contributed, but we'll have to see. These teams really have to start playing for us to see the results and the score. But both these teams are ready. We're a bit late already. So I think it is wise to actually start going a bit more towards the matches. In the meanwhile, Border over here is going to be our map selection of today. We have quite early bans on the layer since it was newly added, but besides that, it came down to Clubhouse and Border is going to be the gun mayhem of today, and I'm ready to see it. What about you, Peter? Are you ready?
Definitely. Border is pretty interesting because like a lot of people say it's attack sided, and a lot of people say it's actually defender sided. So it's pretty interesting to see how people will play or react on it. So I'm definitely ready and hyped for it. Definitely to see it actually.
Yeah, most definitely. And with that, players are ready, we are ready, and we hope you are too as we head into Border. ITBA facing off against Wild, and let's get right into it. Now, just one thing you did say, it was attacker sided, it was defender sided. You're kind of correct there. Attacker sided attackers are known for having their strong guns. They have the ARs, the very strong utility to take out defenders. And that's what the thing about Border is. The thing about Border is it's very frag heavy. It doesn't necessarily apply.
Yeah.
Or should I say?
True. Yeah, I mean, like most of the people will do rash tactics, like pushing like aside and with Glass, Ying, Blitzer maybe. So I will see. It will be interesting. Will they ban maybe Ying out or like anything? So that will be interesting to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut you off, Peter, for a second. We are having some technical difficulties as of current, so you are still, instead of seeing the match, you're still seeing us, our shiny, beautiful faces. We have Peter on the right, just looking absolutely stunning, and myself over here. So while we're sorting that out, thank you, appreciate that.
Yeah,
you don't deserve it. We can't see the game as of current. Yes. But can you read that? Okay. Yeah. In the meanwhile, yeah, we're loading into the match. Bans are happening right now. We have all three operators. We have one more, but you're not going to be missing out on the action right now. While this is all getting sorted out, we'll be quick. We took our time and we're here.
Definitely, yeah.
So with that in mind, Peter, what do you know? This is your first Rainbow Six Siege cast. What do you know yourself about Siege?
I mean, like, I played a lot of Rainbow Six Siege. I have like around 2,500 hours in this game. I mainly played ranked 1.0, ranked 2.0. It's kind of mixed, I would say. I tried to play on some tournaments, but never got qualified. I mean, like, yeah. So I'm not a gunner. I'm like more the intel guy, maybe getting like Valkyrie, or like any defender like Alibi or anything else that I can help out my team. So it's actually interesting to see how it will go.
All right, yeah. As of current, like we said, No, nothing. You're missing nothing. Okay, trust us. We'll go over
Yep,
the bans when the prep phase is happening because not much to talk about as of current,
definitely
but
not now.
we do have a bit of a pause. We have a bit of a pause. We're sorting things out. But yeah, Peter, lovely to see. You're thinking about the ranked, you're thinking about the casual side of Siege,
Definitely.
which is absolutely fantastic. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, overall, Siege, fantastic game. You said 2,500 hours.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely insane. Did you ever experience competitive yourself?
I mean, I tried a few times, like 3 or 4 times. I tried, maybe like getting a spot like in the GSA,
Yeah.
2018, and sadly never qualified and anything. But I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, playing Rainbow and ranked and playing it overall, like, then competitive is like so heavily different. I mean, like, in the qualifiers we got like literally wiped out 7-0. So, so it was kind of fun to be there.
Attackers
But
need to
yeah,
Yeah.
locate and defuse bombs.
we
All
will see,
right.
how it works out.
Most definitely. And as we're heading into the first round of Border, let's take a look at these attackers and defenders. Now, on the side of ITB Academy, they can't really switch, so we'll go to them first. We have the Warden for countering any blitzing, which Wild are bringing out the first two operators that were switched out alongside the Castle Azami, which is just going to be completely stopping anyone in their tracks. You want to break through windows?
Definitely,
You
yeah.
have a Castle. You want to push through sight? You have Legions Azamis. And if you want to drone it
Attackers
out,
have
that's going to be
located
the
a bomb.
mute. That's going to be the mute canceling it all out.
10
But
seconds
Wild,
left before
they are
insertion.
going completely all in. Yang Blitz, Sense
seconds to
Glass,
go.
Smoke Heaven. They're going to be
Oh
throwing it
my
all onto
God.
a
Attackers are heading out to
absolute
defuse.
yes. All right, we're gonna be having a bit of another attack pause as of current. The match is still ongoing, but like I said, it's all gonna be resolved. Just stay patient. But
Yeah.
do you how okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Peter.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on the new shields, or should I say the
Oh
shield
my.
rework?
I mean, like, it's great. I mean, like, back in the day, I played a lot of Monty.
Mhm.
So it's actually nice to see that people can reload behind the shield, not like to get the shield clearly on your side or like behind your back. So it's definitely nice to see the shield changes. I mean, like, for Monty, it's kind of unfair also because we have the shield burst, the rush from the Monty, what it knocks you down. I mean,
Yeah.
like, often you can't really do anything about it. So luckily he's banned, but on the other side, I mean, like, it's great actually.
Hmm.
So we will see what will go on here.
Definitely happy about it, seeing shields actually being brought up back in the day after the big bullets nerf. Really not much of
Oh
them
yeah,
brought out. And now seeing Siege, brought a bit more attention to the Monty bullets. And now we're seeing it quite commonly, or a common ban for the side of Monty. It's
hmm,
very nice. It's fantastic to see a bit of diversity around the competitive scene of Rainbow Six Siege. But
definitely, yeah.
going into a new season, we're also going to be talking about the new operator, which I don't exactly know the name of, but I know the character herself is on a wheelchair and she
Yeah,
utilizes two robots.
yeah, that is really interesting to see what will happen, or like any like the playstyle. Will it go now bit more slower? Will it go faster again? Like, they try to make the pushing game out of the whole thing. So it will be definitely interesting to see if the new operator actually brings back more speed into the game or make it even slower.
All right, we're going to be in a second switching feed as of now, and I'm already ready. I think we are going back into the match, and the first round is not complete. Wild Academy will be taking it. Previously, we saw quite a bit of a rush. Don't know exactly what happened, but I can assume only the worst, seeing as a Blitz and Ying, it's just going to be flashes out. And if that Warden got taken out, it was basically all over. Now, ITB Academy,
Yep,
not the best start. It's an L1, but in the end, it's these first four rounds that really accommodate these teams to get to know each other well and learn each
definitely,
other's
yeah.
play styles.
I mean, like, we saw the picks like at the first with Ying Blitz. Maybe it was kind of felt like they were rushing the side. On the other side, with they had Castle, and yeah, Castle as army. We had a lot of anti rush threats, so it was definitely interesting that they actually lost it.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
Yeah,
attackers.
could say that, but going into the second round as of current. Now, we are going to be going ventilation, which is a bit of an interesting pick. Normally, I'm used to seeing
Attackers have
bathroom
located a
side,
bomb.
but I'm wondering what ITBA is cooking as of current. Again, we're seeing the castle, but this time, instead of the zombie, it's going to be picked off to a good old Fenrir. Now, Fenrir, even after the nerf, he still stands strong, still an absolute unit, and couldn't say the same for Solus, but ITB is still going to be sticking with it, because plants and retakes on this site or on this map in general are very common, or not necessarily common, but do tend to happen quite oftenly. Now, Wilds, they can't get enough of this blitz. They're bringing it back alongside with the Nomad, and they're ready to just steamroll through the enemies.
And also a Dokkaebi, oh no, they can't even sit still, because the blitz will actually know where they are. Oh my goodness, this is not interesting to play like this, really. But really to say, I mean, like, a lot of people say Solus, like, don't pick her anymore because she's kinda useless. I mean, Border is, like, kinda you need to play it because, like, you need to play from the bottom down to the top, or, like, diverse. But also two good opening frags already. Blitz and Dokkaebi's dead. Lovely.
Absolutely fantastic. Blitz and Dokkaebi, the two main pillars of Wild, are going to be joined along as Sneak gets one pick for himself. A refrag will be coming out from the side of Raiden, making it a 2v4, as this hold on Armory is going to be quite tight. You have the shield, you have the half wall, but no nades on the side of the attack, so you really have to go for these hopeful gunfights. The ace is down, so is the diffuser, all down to Garen. Now he's in a complete predicament, a 1v4 situation, one air jab on hand, and that ARX is going to need to serve him good, because he is not going to be in a probable situation as of current.
No, definitely not. I mean, like, 4 players with only 1 air jab. I mean, like, he has pre-placed air jabs, but I'm not sure if that will work out for them. Oh, and now Alva with the nice frag on the 90 hallway. Lovely to see.
Lovely.
Ooh. Yeah, what a spray. Oh my goodness. Lovely. Really. I can remember myself be like, oh, how did he kill me? Like, where? From where? But yeah, lovely to see. It was a crazy good round, actually. That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, although I believe Wild won the first one purely because of kind of catching ITBA off guard. Mostly, you don't expect a rush first round, so when it does appear, you're not completely prepared for it, and that's how they got their opening one. But ITBA played it right now perfectly. They went for those verticals, they played upstairs, they picked them off one by one, and basically got rid of their most important operators, the first two. The Dokkaebi, the Blitz, are you kidding me? Could not have
Yeah,
gotten a better pick.
Zodiac was in the, what's called this small battle upstairs next to archives.
There's Fountain, there's...
Fountain, yeah.
Okay.
He was with Castle and Fountain, actually got 2 picks out of there. That's actually crazy good. I mean, like, normally with a Blitz and Dokkaebi against you, you have barely a little chance to survive out of this, and still, he put it off, actually. That's crazy.
It is.
5 seconds remaining.
Definitely something you don't expect to happen every now and then on your every usual Monday, but yeah, Blitz getting taken out like that, a weird position to be in, especially as he is the only operator carrying a big metal piece of plate in front of him, just carrying it around. But in the end, ITBA, good opening round, 1-1, evened it up. And just like that, they're going to be doing it yet again as Rorik running out. And that's going to be Garen. The last man standing of the previous round is going to be the first one out. The Lion off the board. And now we have a bit more of limited information.
Definitely, and now the thing is, like, when you want to rush somewhere in, or like want to stall him, it's over. And there's another frag. And the ace is gone. No hard bridges left anymore there. Oh no. So now they need to frag their base, and I mean they still have Flores, they can get some gadgets away, but it's only like 3 or 4 was it, or with his drones, so they can kill the players. Oh, nice frag on a Raiden there. Lovely scene up on the balcony there. Ooh, and the Fenrir is out, so no Fenrir gadgets anymore left. Oh, that will now be more interesting to see, like how they will adapt now. Because, like, the defenders know the Fenrir gadgets will not help them anymore. I mean, like, they have Legion for the intel, that's for sure. But it's a bit harder now.
They have the Legion,
Definitely.
they still have the Melusi, but what
Yeah.
they have that's most important is the man advantage got onto another Hava.
But
Just
how
getting
did
an
he get away?
absolute-
How did he get away with that? That should be not possible actually, because when you think about it, you had someone on the other side on the balcony, and he still got away with the frag.
Well, the Azami was kind of blocking both sides, so you...
Yeah, but yeah, crazy. Lovely that he got away with it. Oh, now he fallen sadly. Nomad still there. Lovely to see.
Nomad back where she was in the earlier phase, and Sneak on 16 HP, not going to be looking too confident, as we still have Zodiac, we still have Rorik, and we still have Arkady. All three just standing down on side, anchoring around, not really doing much. You know, they can chill back, they can drink a cup of coffee as the first fight of the final minute ensues. Now Sneak trying to get a pick, but he's going to be only pick is going to be getting on to him, as the diffuser is now on the floor on the side of Passports. And again, seems like Nomad is going to be in a bit of a man disadvantage.
Definitely, and now with all the angles, what you need to watch the whole time, I mean, like, maybe he can get out of it, but I'm not so sure. I mean, like, oh, there's some he still helps him, but the play on the balcony actually here is actually...
Seconds left.
Oh, nice hit on that. Lovely to see that actually you get a hit on that.
Remaining.
Oh, and now hit a free frag. Oh, sad. Well played, though. Well played.
We'll play 2 rounds in a row. ITBA with quite a decent man advantage, either a 1v3 or a 1v4, as we're heading into the 4th one. Now, this is the last one that I would expect Wild and ITBA to have this kind of unrelated relationship between how they know each other's gameplay, and only after that, it's the first one to really get to match point that has a bit of an upper hand, but we're still not at that point. We're still in the early phases of the game, and we still haven't talked about operator bans. Peter, please take it away.
Definitely. I mean, like, the Monty was for kind of for sure. I mean, like, you don't like Monty on the map because, like, he can block everything and kind of can rush you. Like I said before, with his new shield and with the shielded rush, I would say. So it's definitely gonna take a huge opportunity away. Actually, for the defenders, it's quite good. Deimos. Yeah. I mean, like, kind of default guess, I would say, because, like, yeah, you can shoot from the bottom to the top the whole time. So more like 80% of the map is wood floor. So yes, definitely a very good choice to pick him away, because you can shoot everywhere from bottom to top. So like all bomb sets up there on the top floor is destroyable. Valkyrie, yeah, of course, you take a lot of vision away. I mean, like, the hidden cameras, like, everywhere you can place in sneaky spots. So that's gone, definitely. And the mirror is kind of, I would say, a default ban on border, because, like, you don't need to rush up on the mirror on the wall and can get quick picked away. So yeah, it's definitely nice to see actually, like, like these bans. Now the bomb set on the top floor again with an open wall, where normally the mirror would play. Oh, that's a nice. Oh no! He did not just. Oh no! And out even without the gadget. No way that didn't work out for him. Wow, that. Oh. And that was also the ace. So he used like 2 abilities, I think. Was it? Yep. Or only one on the window there. So oh my goodness. So they actually lost the only heart. Yeah, no, maybe Buck has the second heart breaches, but still they need to go pretty close then. So they have no long range utility anymore. Oh no. Oh, Kozik. Oh, nice try. And there. Oh. This is a fast refragging. Oh no, he got burned. Brady got burned, but oh no. Oh, also, like, the refrags happening so fast. Crazy. Now Buck down there injured, line with the last man standing, going maybe over Tellus, going to save. No, there is no chance that we actually can save them. Roderick with the good old frag there. Lovely. Now Lion with one more charge. But he still has the DMR. It's like 76 damage weapon. So they definitely need to look out, even if they have their dog. Sorry. It's still crazy.
Of course, definitely is. Most
Yeah.
definitely is, but right now, as we're ticking down, Wild, not changing much. We're still looking at a 1v3. Garen, second time you're in this position, what are you going to change? He's trying to get some prefix. He's trying to get some good shots in, but he won't be able to connect them as Rorik will be there to do it first. And ending another round for ITBA, getting them the third round. Now it's 1-3, first 4 rounds are by, and this is where it should be getting a bit closer, but it doesn't seem like it, as ITBA currently just getting 1v3s, 1v4s, opening picks. They get it all. They get glances clear. They need to do what they need to do as defenders, and most of the time, it seems like, or the thought should be, defenders should defend, anchor in sight, turtle around, and not push the attackers. Not let the attackers come to you, but ITBA going to be vice versa and get all the way around, as they're going to be going to the attackers, bringing the fight to them, extending on the entirety of the map.
Attackers need to locate and
Yeah,
defuse
that's
the
definitely
bomb.
for sure. Yeah, it's actually crazy to see like the defenders like pushing like always out of the building, like what you need to do, because when you have enemies inside the building, they can cover so much flank potential from like maybe from east stairs or like somewhere else from upstairs there. So it's actually crazy. ITB actually pushing the enemies out of the building, not trying to let them even in, so they can't focus and even cutting off rotations on their side. That's actually crazy to see. Like it's like an aggressive defender style, even if they need to come to you. But it's lovely to see that it works out so perfectly fine for them.
5 seconds to insertion.
Definitely. And as we head back to ventilation, we have not been seeing a lot of bathroom. Now, I wonder what the case behind this is. I wonder what the thought process is for ITBA, but they just don't like bathroom and tellers, not a single bit. They're really sticking with
Not, no.
workshop and ventilation as of current. And right now, just a slow push. Wild, they've been very aggressive all around, but now they want to take their time. And a sneaky shot from the bug. That actually not the bug. That was going to be the Bravo with the cameras in hand, trying to shoot the footsies off of the Fenrir. Does manage to make quite a bit of HP, even dropping the damage to half. But in the end, he's still there. Gadgets are still up, and he can switch him as much as he wants, as the verticality is getting contested.
Oh yeah, outside on the balcony actually. The Raiden may be in a bad position now. Oh, and there is Zodiac already falling down from the Brava, I think was it, or yeah, from the Brava. Oh, that angle, lovely to see. They can't. Raiden is kind of stuck upstairs. I'm not sure if the hatch is open down to ventilation, but oh, now he's gone dead. Oh, Garen again with another on Rorik. Oh my goodness. This is actually going crazy. I mean, like, this was the second... No, the first... No, they actually won the map below there before. That's actually interesting. Maybe Wild adapted now to, like, how they set up and now actually can play against it. Like how ITB... Oh, Akari with a nice wreck. And there is a second one from how no. But sorry if I say the names wrong. I'm really sorry. That's so... Oh, a 1v3 now on these on the defenders. Oh my! How did he survive? No way! How did you survive that? That should be not possible. I mean, like I would have died 5 times on that one. Oh, finally, Garen. Normally in a 1v3 or 1v4 situation, now makes the round difference and kills the Fenrir, last operator on the defending side. Now it's actually interesting to see. I think like slowly Wild is adapting to ITB now. So maybe we will have a 4-2 split or a 3-3 half. So I'm definitely ready up to see like how it goes now. Wild is actually taking it a bit more aggressive, and now it actually works out for this round. We will see how ITB actually will maybe change the defense, maybe play a bit more aggressive or more defensive. So this will be definitely now something worth to see how Wild is gonna. I'm sorry. I mean ITB is actually gonna adapt it. Now we see Bathroom Telex. Finally, on the 6th round, we will finally see Bathroom Telex for the first time here today on Border.
First time around going on to Bathroom, and As we are, so we're going to be seeing a bit of Vigil action, and not only Vigil, it's going to be the Bosch G with the SMG-12 combination, the slug shotgun and its finest. Hopefully a bit of spawn peeking, maybe not. Whatever the case is, ITBA did not bring a warden, so that Ying is going to be absolutely immaculate, and also not banning the Ying is quite interesting. You know, Ying is one of the more commonly banned operators in overall, and not banning her is going to give Wild quite a time. Definitely ITB is going to have to run for their money, as this window is going to be shortly contested. Rorik again trying to go for that spawn peek, but the Bosch G, you're just not aligned with it. No one's spawning there, but good attempt. A for effort, as we're slowly going towards this one-sided window push.
Oh no, and also the Brava, so they can hack no. Oh my goodness, this could be so crucial for the attack side actually, with this thing hacked there. This Fenrir gadget hacked is like so crazy good, because now they can't go close to actually pushing that building. But I have a question. I normally play the Boss G with the vertical, not the vertical, the angle trap. Oh, they rush at. Whoa, what is happening here?
Oh,
two people trying to push in, and actually, wow, so crazy, the timing.
With a double kill out of nowhere. Bosch G dropped on for the third. Sneak gets Erkari as an instant trade from Zodiac up of above. Heavenly Gates dropped down that UMP 45 in hand, leaving Garen all alone. He stayed patient by the window, didn't peek, didn't give them the triple, and now he's going to be flashing it all out as a beautiful vertical shot from Garen onto Hava, as we're left again in a 1v3. We just keep repeating the same situation. Two people vaulting at once is not the way of going about it, and even I have no clue how 2 kills came out from that window, plus a Bosch G from Rorik. What went wrong from the side of Wild?
I have definitely this impression. I mean, like, wherever the Boss G killed this person, I mean, like, so insane. I mean, like, the timing had been so maybe unlucky, but still. Wild tried to push the Talos window, jumped in on the... Oh, no, not another time. 2 Boss G kills. 1 round. Oh.
Nasty.
Nasty, really nasty. I mean, like, it was a good try, actually, but the timing that they pushed, and the someone from ITB pushed around the corner and actually catch them in the vault animation. It's so unlucky to see, actually. I mean, they had a pretty good timing. No one was nearly actually watching it. Just the rotation of this one person made it the throw on the whole round. This is so unfortunate. Really. The side was thrown, so they knew that there was only one in bathroom, and that was maybe their plan, actually to push him out, so they had completely side control on bathroom, and now it didn't work out for them. So unfortunate to see. And now with a 4-2 swap, ATB in the attack, and Wild is going to defend now. First is Armory and Archives. Maybe, yeah, I mean, like, it's basic spot, but still, maybe we will see something different. We have an Asami on the defense, a Nude, an Echo, and a Legion, and a Solus. Oh, so this is pretty different. A few operators are the same. I mean, like, why wouldn't you pick Asami on upstairs? I mean, like, Asami has a really strong gadget. I mean, like, that's perfect. But the Nude for drone stability, so they can't drone in on side, actually is pretty good. So you can't push the whole time with the drone. So that's actually perfect. On the attacks, we have a Twitch on the... Oh, and now the opening. With Echo onto the Grim. Actually, the Grim would have been useful, because you can't, you don't need to drone spots or anything, because you can't really get there with the new jammers. And now the Grim is gone. I mean, like, this is a bit of tactical disadvantage. Oh, will it be? Who will get the kill?
Well, the corner swings and does get taken out. A good trade coming out. A double for Wild as they bring it out to a 4v2. A run out will be appearing, but it's going to be getting completely denied by ITBA. Wild does try to be very aggressive. They go for these run outs, they go for these swings, and while though a trade, was popped up from the side of the Legion. In the end, that run out just didn't work, and you still have 3 people to deal with. Now, ITBA, your situation from defense completely transferred over to yourself, and you are now in a man disadvantage. You have the Yokais around, you have the Mute to worry about, and that Izami is definitely going to be threatening, but not for too long. The second I say it, brought to a 2v2, just like you said, Peter, we're down to a complete duel.
Yeah, this is become interesting because I know we have like a lot of cameras going around. Oh, he's closing in. He's giving up the CCTV, completely falling back to. Oh, and at the moment I talk now Zodiac finally got found by the Mute. So, Will the Ash. What is this gameplay? I mean, like you can have multiple choices, but I mean, like you have literally only one way really to go. Oh no, Echo! Oh no, it's a 1-on-1. Will Hava get the quad kill or not? Can the Mutes save the round? Oh no. What will happen? Is it? Oh no, the C4. Oh, this is always so interesting to watch. I mean, it's like only split seconds where you can see each other like peak completely. I mean, I love the situations. It's a 1-on-1. Now maybe while ITB with the. Oh no. Was it actually getting this save? Now it's a 4v3 on the round standing. Lovely to see. Nice save there. But it was actually a close fight there. I mean, like, it could have gone pretty wrong, so that ITB only needed 2 more rounds. And Wild is actually struggling back there. But still, lovely to see. Nice defense. Well played by Kozik. So, where will we go? Bear from Tellus, the second pick. Oh, interesting to see. And now, normally we had, like on ITB side, like Bear from Tellus only once, and it was literally the last defense round. And now, while directly going on the second defense, directly Bear from Tellus opening to Woodworks, actually the lovely side to rotate. This is actually pretty good. From the operator, I would say Milusi is pretty strong. You can't literally jump fast inside the window. So it will be definitely going to be hard there. Legion kind of default, you can like have the default spots with your boom mines that you have information where is someone going there. Lovely, like normal to see actually. Solus, I mean like, yeah, it's not really worth playing Solus and Bar from Tellus, I would say. I mean, like, you don't have that much floor to shoot or to wallbang. So, I mean, like, Solus is kind of. Could have really been swapped out. I mean, like, great weapons, yes, for sure. With nearly 0 repels, so it's pretty easy to hold. Maybe they use it as Solus for breaking potential and maybe check out where their enemies coming from. But still, not really. I would say it was not worth it to play Solus and Bear from Tellus. So, yeah. On the attack side, on ITB, actually interesting, they play Blitz now this time. Swapped away from the Twitch and now playing Blitz. This has been going definitely interesting.
Most definitely will be, as we're slowly starting to escalate, or should I say advance towards side. We see Raiden, he's barking up that blitz, he's ready to go into action. In the meanwhile, all players just ready to back him up at any given time. Melusi does take a bit of HP, around 50% if I am to be accurate, as we slowly kind of corner out the Azami. The Azami almost catches Blitz, lacking, but won't just be enough. The Finka boost will be there, but sadly no progress. Wild, you're doing good. You're pushing, you're staggering, and ITBA isn't making much progress. But just as we said, it's going to be the side of East pushed, as Bemzi will be the one to open it up. That's going to be the Nomad off the board. Now we have the Blitz. He's trying to solo it around, but he's completely surrounded. Half circle around him with operators, and one's going to begin Garing. The second onto Bemzi. A trade, a double comes out from the side of Wild.
Triple trade, what is happening?
Around the corner, just waiting patiently to get one for himself, and so he does, leaving it down to the Ace and the Grim to finish out the solo as they get the Legion. Now it's all to the upstairs battle. Trying to go for that SMG-11. The shotgun primer is not going to be looking too good. As Arakari just ready, waiting, just like he did the first time. He saw the Solus, goes for a pre-fire directly on the head and gets another nasty round for ITBA, as even when they're not on defense, they can sure as hell still make quite a performance.
Definitely. This is interesting to see. Like, the Blitz got rushed from the Asami, from the Melkin though. There he got the refrag, but sadly got injured, and now a tech pause. Oh, interesting. I was asking for a tech pause.
Tech pause does happen, but more like whatever it may be. We're
Yeah.
going into the next match now.
Attackers need
Not
to
much
locate and
confirmation
defuse
if this is
bombs.
going to be a rehost or not. Whatever it is, no need. We get confirmation. No rehost. We
No,
got
no
confirmation.
rehost?
We're good. We're good. Players are fine. Kicking mighty. And yeah, as we go right now into the possibly match point deciding round, we're going to be looking again at the side of ventilation and workshop. Now, bringing the finger, she's been quite calm alongside with the Ace and Dokkaebi because, of course, those are the three strong characters they really want to bring for an all-out perfect synergy. You have someone with a lot of aggression to support you. You have the intel, but just second I say that, Ace is gone. It's a blitz, and so could be said for the Dokkaebi onto the buck. The Yin comes out, and so does the Nomad. A bit of a similar one, or should I say lineup, to the previously rounded one, but a bit of a mix of
Maybe they want a faster push now. I mean, like, normally you play Yin actually planned. He had 0 plans so far in this 9 rounds.
Yep.
So maybe the first time we will see someone going for the plan. But yeah, it's actually quite interesting. I mean, like, I would say normally, yeah, actually you need Nomad actually for everything, so I mean, it's fine. But I need to say, I never saw someone playing Faker with the LMG. Really, never. Oh, this could be the first engagement. Oh, this is interesting. Buck versus... Oh, Asami got down and actually got a refrag. Well played, holy cow. They knew he was there, was waiting for them, and now actually awesome played. Now the first C4 coming out, maybe a hit, and there is the kill. Lovely. Falling back, and now, ooh, the second refrag. And another refrag from Buck. Then. Oh no, the blitz shield, that's what I meant. I mean, rushing against the shield and you don't know it, it's unfortunate. It's 2v3 now in the situation. Both defenders up there, like I said. Now the Solus actually does her job. She can scan the plant from above. Oh, and now Zodiac fell with the blitz, with the diffuser on side. Now, what do you want to do? Really, I mean, having a Solus above you, you need to push upstairs. Really, I mean, like, you really can't plant anywhere on ventilations. So this will be definitely interesting to see how will ITB take now this side. I mean, like, they have now the diffuser, but planting, it will be very difficult. Oh,
it will be very difficult as we're down to the last minute. The plant will start arising, but it's down to the time. Can you stick it and can you get to it without being murdered? The Solus comes from
no.
Connecting. A sneak will be connecting to his bullets onto Arkady, leaving it down to Kusek and the so-called sneak. Now it's down to Hwawa. He's on the buck. 30 seconds, you need to stall or you need to kill. It's a 50-50 coin flip you really need to stick with. Trying to go over to ventilation, just sneak around, play around the Solus. Scooby-Doo behind her, and he's almost there, but he gets a triple kill for himself, and a quad just around the corner, peeks it into his gun. Absolute fantastic shot, expected him, and definitely finished the job as ITBA going to match point 6-3 for themselves, and one more away from taking it home. And well, Wild, just like always, four rounds in a row to get yourself a possible win. But we do get attack bombs. We do get a bit of a stopper. We'll be giving Wild a bit of a time to talk things through, maybe with the coach, maybe between each other. As ITBA, hopefully this doesn't stop your surge. You've been doing fantastic. Double the points or rounds of Wild Academy as of current, and you need one more to finish off today's BO1.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, it's like only sometimes what I would say, like, small communication problems on the Wild side. So it's definitely going to be interesting if there is now a change. Maybe we see now faster rotations or maybe like better communications. I mean, like, it was kind of a back and forth all the time with like someone got fragged and the refrag, then the other refrag happened. It happened so fast, but maybe something got lost in the communication there. So this will be now definitely interesting to see if you have a change there or not. Maybe Wild brings something new up, maybe not. We will see it. I mean, like, I hope that they bring something back up. I mean, it's so interesting. They are literally head to head, always like a close combat, like literally so close on fighting there. But still, ITB always with this lighter above them. So it will be definitely interesting. If Wild can maybe bring back the no, I'm lost in words. Give me a second. No, I lost the sentence. Oh no. Lovely.
It's okay, but yeah, I mean, in the end, both of these teams, one of them looking at going over from the match point to a winner, the other one 3 rounds away from equalizing back to 6-6 score going into overtime. Whatever the case is, Wild definitely having a bit of a rough time, always in the end towards man disadvantages. And even when in a 2v1 situation, you really have that option of playing together, going for a crossfire. Right now, the previous round, we had a Solis, a Lesion, they both peaked, both giving 1v1s to the Buck, and that really gave it away.
Yeah. I mean, like, normally the Lesion should have maybe waited a bit longer. But I mean, like, yeah, okay, plant is down. You know, you took your time to go to the plant. I mean, like, it's always the situation, like, you're kind of getting hectic. I mean, like, we both saw it. The Soul is hurt, the Buck. Unlucky that Buck was already in his ADS, in the scope. Sadly, Solis wasn't, so maybe it could have changed it. But also to the Buck, I mean, like, not the Buck, sorry, the Lesion instantly, like, running behind him, knowing that Buck is there. So maybe talk to things through there, because we saw that he was pushing too fast. Maybe take a second out, slow the game a bit down, get your pace back, and then push out. Because maybe the Buck would have started sprinting, like, oh, maybe he's defusing, I need to go in there. But Lesion, like, a bit too aggressive, sadly lost the gunfight there, also running into Buck. But now we will see match point, maybe? It's a match point round, maybe the match will now go towards ITB, or actually can Wild step it up and bring it back, maybe to an overtime. We will see how it works out.
We'll see, just maybe. But it all depends on who breaks under the pressure first. Wild not having too good of a time as of current. They still need 3 rounds in a row, and that's quite a hefty points to go with, especially when you're off the man, off the mutant, the very first half a minute early.
What is happening?
It's going to be brought on to the second as the Tubarão is back on 20 HP. The straight up bit of that damage back onto the Buck, leaving him at around 40, still double to him. But that Tubarão, you need to keep him safe. He still has a lot of utility to bring it alongside, and you could say the same. But MZ gets one for himself. Raiden is now off the board. You do have the ace less teammate just around the corner. Now, 2 minutes are brought on. Zav taking some quite heavy damage as a lot of gunfights ensuing, but none of them seem to be able to finish the job. Just as I said, Cusick, here's my words, takes them and puts them into the gun as he's going to be taking out Rorik, who is going to be the Brava. So no more hacking utility, sadly, for the side of ITBA, which is going to be quite a difficult thing going along, especially because you do have this. Actually, no, never mind. Wild has no gadgets. Why even bring a Brava along in the first place?
Yeah, I'm just maybe for the humans and the cameras. Yeah, so you can maybe hack the 90 cam, or maybe down on passport here with the camera. Maybe that's good intel, but still, maybe they weren't sure about like what they have, or actually literally going for the cams. Oh, another event take out Hauer. Lovely. Now it's a 2v4 situation, but we need to say 2 defenders are literally prepared. So actually, this will be interesting. Like literally, you need cough and they fall. So how will? Oh no! As I said, Twitch got taken out in Bevan even with the double kill, and Bimsy getting a carry out of this game now. What? Wait, did Grim not hear him drop?
Maybe he didn't. Whatever the case is, it was a sudden kill, and Wild fourth round for yourselves. Bring it up, swipe it under the rug. 4-6, 2 more to go. And ITBA, you have the chance right now. Take it while you can. The opportunity's shining, and you just need to simmer it down. As currently, this was some good gunfights that ensued, but in the end, it was a Wild who could really connect and finish the job. ITBA, you really left the enemy standing on that 10 HP with Izami and the Tubarão, while yourselves, you couldn't get away with any drop of your blood, just completely falling off on the spot and leaving a 2v4 to come around. But we are coming back, did a full side rotation. We're upstairs yet again, and we're gonna have to see what ITBA are going to be attempting, as we don't have a Warden. Already see that Finka with alongside the Ying, and although Wild is bringing a bit of C-Force, 2 could actually even 1 only for the Mute, which is going to be making destroying any type of OSA shields a bit more difficult. But yet again, ITBA, they can switch off of operators, they still have the time, and as of current, it seems like Wild has gotten their pacing back. They're definitely back in action, they're ready to go yet again. They got 1 round, but can they keep it up for 2 more?
Yeah, this would be definitely interesting to see. I mean, like, now it looks like they have also turned Amaru. Is this going to be a fast rush again? A fast push from the Amaru, maybe inside the small connector window, rushing in and maybe taking... Yeah, she has the shotgun. Oh no, this could actually gonna be a rush. I mean, you have Ying, you have Osa with a shield, you can sit behind it. You have Ying, Amaru actually to rush the window. Buck playing from back there, also the Finka boost, you have extra health, so you can actually rush and take maybe the C4 damage what it will come to you. Oh no, what is happening? DMZ nearly got him taken out. Oh, he peeked out the window. Oh no. Now even... Oh, but Garen with the peek on Raiden. And now they lost the O's already in the early stages, 2 minutes left, and it still looks like they're going for a full Archives rush. 3 Yings.
There it is. There it most definitely is. The Izami, or should I say Amaru, jumps in. The Finkas are out. So are the Yings, but gets one with a shotgun. That's a down to the Mute. 1 pick coming out from the side of the Buck. We're down to a 3v4, and the diffuser is on hand. It's getting planted. The LMG comes out, gets a pick, a second one, a fourth one, should I even say, for the side of ITBA. Now it's down to the Echo. He couldn't yokai around, so he's going to be guns blazing alongside with Garen. But just as I said, a double kill comes out, and ITBA takes the first BO1 of today and takes it gladly. The first and the last rush brought on to them, as we're going to be seeing an absolute domination. I mean, the Maru just jumping in, the Ying throwing Candelas, Finka boosting you up. Everything was synchronized perfectly. You go into sight, no one knows where anyone is because there's constantly guns shooting just from left, right, up, and down. You don't know what you should look at as a defender. And an absolute phenomenal way of going about it and finishing it up. Just a bit of a cherry on top of the cake to sweeten the pie. But in the end, that was the first BO1 brought on by ITBA and Wild. And well played to both these teams. But we still have a second one, so do stay tuned. We will be back. And just to not waste any more time, we're going to be taking a bit of a 5-minute break. But dude, you better stay.
Definitely. It's definitely worth to watch it. After this, after a round like this, I mean, like the last round on the attack, literally, you never saw anything happening there. But still, see you soon. Stay tuned. We will be right back.
Must have went blind tonight, cause I swear that you out of sight. Man, I'm so up, I could be a pilot, and I just hope trying to catch a flight. So let me get the digits. I call right now if you with it. I seen 1,000 pretty girls in this room. $1 and I've been looking for you. I've been searching, it's so hard to find a girl who's one of a kind. Cause being alone just isn't cool. I'll take 1,000 trips around the world just so I could find you, girl. Cause darling, I've been looking for you. Yeah, I'm looking for you. For you. I'm looking for you. For you. Let's get it now. I'm so up, I could be a pilot. Be a pilot. Be a pilot. I'm so up, I could be a pilot. Beat. Let's get it now.
Giving every piece of my soul. 1, 2, 3. In the world of champions, the journey is never easy. It's about pushing limits, overcoming obstacles, and finding strength with every heartbeat. Sometimes your goals seem impossible. But together, we shatter limits. Whatever your sport, whatever your goal, we go beyond your limits together.
Welcome back. We're back. Our lovely faces are here to greet you with open arms, ready for a hug. Well, we can't really do it. It would be a bit awkward through the camera. But whatever the case is, we're back. Me and Peter over to my right, I think it is. Yes, it is. That's the correct direction. As we're going to be facing off into the second best of one today. Earlier, it was ITBA on Border who took it away with a nice 6-4 or 7-4. The 6-4 was the match point. But we're now down to NXT versus Beşiktaş Esports. Both teams, I know both of them a bit, just now and there, every corner around there. But in the end, we'll have to see who's better. And Peter, well, welcome back.
Thank you. It was actually a great break, actually, but still, I don't know any of the. I mean, NXT, I watched them like I think 2 or 3 games, but the other team I never saw. So it's definitely interesting to see what will happen. So yeah, I'm actually really happy to see them play. What about you?
I'm definitely excited. Now, of course, I'm going to ask this the sound of production. Are we going to be having a bit of a look at the standings? Current, have they been updated yet? If not, of course, that's completely fine. But oh, lovely production, just bringing all of the quality to you and us to make it a bit easier. Now, Beşiktaş first, NXT second. It's a perfect matchup. Not too big of a gap on the leaderboards, but at the same time, we're seeing ITB managed to get a bit of a win for themselves, as can't say the same for Wild, but time is still there for them to kind of reach up. Now, as we're talking about what we're going to be seeing, we also have the maps. Now, Peter, what map are we going to be seeing today?
Today, will we be seeing Cafe Dostoevsky.
Okay.
And I'm actually pretty happy to see this map finally. I was like, it's like nearly always the same maps. Like you have a Shelly, Consulate, and Border maybe. But now we get into Cafe, one of my favorite maps in the entire game. So I'm really happy to see it finally. We see there is the defense there. So I'm so happy. Finally, cafe time. Back on the old winter map. I love. It's so great to see.
Yeah, most definitely is. Cafe, just an absolute fantastic of a match. But let's look at the predictions. Now, they are going to be a bit emptied out. On the first one, we saw that a lot of ITBA fans, from Roland to me to Peter, and in the meanwhile, a bit of blanks left and right, but it is what it is. We still get a bit of visuals then and there. But we're going back. We're going back to us. And as both the teams are getting ready and steady to go into their battle, the last one today, sadly, there's not going to be 3 BO1s, but only 2. We saw the previous one. And is there anything you'd like to mention? Anything you'd like to bring back to memories from the previous match?
Definitely the last round. Like
Oh, yeah.
where ITB rushed literally Wild. I mean, like, Wild had absolutely no idea what was going to happen. Ying flashed from the balcony inside archives. Amaru rushed in through a small window up there in
Yeah.
the corner there. I mean, like, and 3 people, I think, was it? They rushed like completely main door of the main entrance from the balcony there, where the double wall is. Wild was absolutely overwhelmed by this. I mean, like, when I would have played, I would have been the same. What is happening? I mean, like, there is the call, there is this call, left side, right side. I mean, it definitely went under. It was actually good. They hold it long enough for some time, but in the end, ITB just crazy. I mean, really, you had absolutely no chance. I mean, like, you had everywhere everyone holding a different angle. No, there was absolutely no chance for Wild, sadly, to go on onto the next round. But yeah, was a good round there, definitely.
Most
Lovely to watch.
definitely was. It was absolutely fantastic. I mean, just like the first one, both of those rounds, just like Wild first round went into a complete rush, which we sadly didn't see, but I'm going to assume it was kind of similar. Without the Amaru part, of course, replace it with a bit of blitz action. Now, the last one, the rush, fantastic. If you didn't see it, go back. The VODs are still up. What are you doing? Get to watching after this stream ends. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to be asking production, how's the player count looking? Okay. Yeah, I mean, for now, we're going to throw it to a small break. But once we're back, we're going to be instantly into the match. So no more yap sessions around here and then. So we'll be seeing you in a short while.
See you soon.
Must have went blind tonight, cause I swear that you out of sight. Man, I'm so up, I could be a pilot, and I just hope trying to catch a flight. So let me get the digits. I call right now if you with it. I seen 1,000 pretty girls in this room. $1 and I've been looking for you. I've been searching, it's so hard to find a girl who's one of a kind. 'Cause being alone just isn't cool. I'll take 1,000 trips around the world just so I could find you, girl. 'Cause darling, I've been looking for you. Yeah, I'm looking for you. For you. I'm looking for you. For you. Let's get it now. I'm so up, I could be a pilot. Be a pilot. Be a pilot. I'm so up, I could be a pilot. Beat. Let's get it now.
And just like we said, we're back, and so are the players. We're ready. Hope you are too, and so is the production. As let's head into Cafe Dostoevsky, one of my personal favorites. And yeah, well, let's get this going. Players are ready. We have it all down as we're going to be going to this beautiful colossus of a map. A lot of floors, a lot of big rooms, hallways, connecting it all together, making for a perfect, in my opinion, a perfect map. But as we're going into it, the attacker bands alongside with 2 defender bands are going to be coming out onto the operators. And the first one is going to be the Montagne, the French shield, the French mountain, some may even say. The brick wall getting taken out, which is going to be leaving a bit more space for the Blitz.
Yeah, maybe the Blitz or the Osa. Also, it's also too pretty, like when you say you can put your shields up in the windows and
Yeah.
anything. So, grim. Oh, that is really interesting. So you don't have any bee nests flying around towards you. This is definitely going to be interesting now. So, what would you like to see on the bands on the defense side?
Now, I'm going to expect a Valkyrie first off, and alongside an Azami maybe, but it's going to be the Mira. Now, of course, I was expecting a bit of Valkyrie. I hope that's going to be the next map because this map is huge spaces that connect all throughout the entirety of the map. And Valkyrie, you put one camera through, you can see basically Pillar, you can see Sight, you can see New Hatch, you can see Heaven. So much information just from one device, and you have 3 of those. This map is perfect for Valkyrie, and just like I said, she's going to get taken off. But, you know, that's one of the 4 horsemen of death. We have the Mira, we have the Valkyrie, but what's still open? The Zami and the Fenrir, which is going to be a lot of time blockage, a lot of denial when pushing in, and also aggressive plays are going to get punished a bit more easier. But as we're talking about it, we're going first round, and we're going Fireplace and Mining, Peter. What is that?
That is an interesting pick. Normally, I see always starting normally like down in the kitchen or maybe upstairs in the bars.
Yeah.
And
Attackers
now
need to
in
locate
the
and
middle,
defuse as
we
many
started
bombs as they can.
mining and fire camp. This is like one of the oldest bomb spots, I would say.
Attackers have
So
located
this is
a
now,
bomb.
yeah, this is crazy. First pick in the middle of the map. Wow. I mean, this is really interesting to see.
It is, because normally I'm also, like you said, kitchen, upstairs, even library and fireplace are more common, but going for the odd one out, it's like going bar in clubhouse. A bit of a weird twist of going about it,
10
but
seconds to go.
another thing that I'm noticing is a completely switcherooed
5
up
seconds to
lineup.
insertion.
We see a pulse, which on this map can be very useful with the amount of verticality the attackers need to take. Pulse is absolutely brutal. Alongside having a C4 and mute C4, that can come up for an easy kill. Another easy kill is going to be brought on by Salim, going a nice, very nice spawn peek onto the Hibana, not only getting the first opening kill, but at the same time, the hard breacher of NXT.
Oh no. Yeah, so we will definitely see no open reinforced walls anymore this round. Yeah, I mean, like, the spawn pick was so fast. I couldn't even. I mean, like, it happened so fast. I mean, like, we will see definitely an interesting match for sure. Starting off with a spawn pick first round. I mean, like, that's a nice welcome, I would say, into the match. So yeah, interesting to see. Even the lineups are nice to see, like how they play. They play from above, from below. So, is anyone actually on side? Yeah.
Yes, it's Noski just chilling in sight. So are 2 of the attackers. 43 HP, pushing in. Flashes are coming out. 1 kill dropped by Teaser. Now it's going to be a 4v3, looking quite deep. We have a bit of verticality from the defenders, but they're not going to be using it. Going for a bit of flank. Naox will begin to pick for himself. Now it's on to the equalizer. The 3v3. Man advantage or man disadvantage? None of it are around, as another one will be coming from Janoski. Just like he entered, he's going for 1 alongside with Naox, who gets the 2nd pick, and the 3rd finishing it off with a very aggressive round from the side of NXT. The defenders are going to be starting it off with a spawn peek, a very nasty one of that. Early pick onto the side of NXT, just taking out the Hibana. How is NXT going to respond, you may think? Well, they're going to go directly into side, completely ignore all verticals, and just push guns blazing through everyone.
Yeah, this was now pretty heavy, pretty fast. I mean, like, they welcomed now the other team after the spawn pick. Now they welcomed them on the side already. Sadly, we didn't saw a plant, but I mean, like, it was way too frag heavy at the moment just to be going on a plant. I mean, like, Tekos was lower. Now, yeah, I mean, crazy. Like, so much fast rushing. Good welcome round from the attack side. So yeah, now we will see our lovely kitchen. What I normally thought would happen when I saw the lineups and everything. So yeah, nice to see you.
You know, Beşiktaş, you have the Fenrir of the Azami on board, but sadly not using them, seeing as how NXT quickly pushed in without any obstacle. No Fenrir, no Melusi, no Legion to actually stop them in their tracks. They could completely get into sight, weren't free. And in the end, seems like that hasn't taught them a lesson. Maybe they just have something up their sleeve, but they're definitely bringing the Melusi, which could be a bit of a stopper. Also, the Goyo could be preventing some plans alongside with the Echo. A bit of a nice duo up. But in the end, NXT, they're not going to be returning the aggression just like Beşiktaş did at the very start. Now they're going to be taking it as they wanted to. Earlier, it was just a bit of revenge. A revenge story from one team onto another. Going for drones, going for verticality. You need to clear it all because this is a huge map and defenders can hide anywhere and completely ruin up your plan. We see the ramp for verticality. And like I said, a big map. What does that mean? A lot of roamer opportunities. The perfect counter would be Deimos or Jackal.
Yes, yeah. As we have also to like Jackal already, yeah? And I think Goyu got spotted already through the cams. Oh yeah, no, he gets Jackal tracked. Oh, lovely to see. And now on from the red stairs, actually the pre-fire. Oh, so crazy. Oh, the Dokkaebi call is coming in, getting the defenders actually back in the corners, but sadly no potential. I mean, like now the attackers know that the defenders are all downstairs. You could hear the Dokkaebi call, so they know now they have the opportunity. They have the spots free completely upstairs. So now, as we can see, Ram doing her job, open the floor completely. Who cares about anything? Ram is opening the floor completely now, and there. Oh my goodness! And there is the opening frag. Mute is out. Dokkaebi got the first frag in the row. So yeah. Oh, and the refrag. Jackal is out. Oh no. The good old boy with this lovely tool.
Most definitely. Now, a bit of time still remaining for the attackers to take their time, but the execute needs to be brought along sooner or later. You did manage to take out the mute, managing to bring it a bit closer, but you still have a lot of utility for Beşiktaş. While though you have the verticality, you need to start clearing. You need to start cornering them. These Goyos are going to be wasting another 15 seconds of your time, which is going to be that much more deadly in the end phases. Trying to really flash out anyone, getting these 1v1 picks is going to be essential, because any second that Beşiktaş right now wastes is going to be a second closer to them winning. 30 seconds on the clock, we're on to the last half a minute. Now we still have someone in Bakery just holding strong. No flashes, could be called. The last one will be coming out as it's going to be a push. The Nomad does not spot the one from Bakery. The Melusi still standing strong, gets one. A nice pre-fire around the corner, but will she be able to hold out? No, she will not. A refrag does come out very early with 10 seconds on remaining. Teaser gets one, Teaser gets two. A second pick coming on as it's all down to the Ram from upstairs. She sees someone belly flopping around the freezer area, but in the end, no time to plan, no time to get your gains, and no time to execute, as in the end, those Goyos really were the bane of your push.
Yes, definitely. Like in the first round, we saw they had nothing to slow the enemies down. They could rush on side, and now we saw they had Melusi and they had Goyo. So now they could stop the players from acting or pushing fast, and this is now something Beşiktaş learned from the first round. So we will maybe see it. No. Oh, Fenrir. Okay, this time we have a Fenrir on the defense side. Lovely.
Attackers need to locate and
So
defuse
we
bombs.
are at bar, the third floor, the top floor. The most annoying, actually, I would say, to attack. I mean, you have a lot of opportunities, but
Bombs
yeah, it's
located
kind
by
of
attackers.
personally for me hard to attack this bomb side. What is your opinion about it?
I feel like there's a very strong point here you mentioned earlier. This is a side that really depends off of Windows, or can, and you said earlier that Osa could be switched out for a Monty, which would be absolutely excellent. Going off of those Windows plays, you have Windows on site, you have Windows on piano, you have Windows everywhere on this floor, and going off of them, what's going to make the job easier? A shield. A very hard stuck shield that can be destroyed by bullets, mostly by explosives and melees. So, with that in mind, it's not going to be being brought out, but neither will the Blitz. Just switch down last second onto the sledge. We also see a bit of action from the side of the Striker. Now, not too much, should I say, defense on NXT, really going for the aggression. We have the IQ Dokkaebi for intel, line for stalling out anyone, But then it's down to the Sledge and the Striker, which are going to be just guns heavy. The secondary and entry fragger definitely going to be a way to kind of clear out rooms, really go fast about it, and also at the same time counter our lovely castle.
Yeah, I just saw that they don't have any hard breach. So
Yeah.
we will not see a library push over the 2 double walls, what is on the red hatch. So this will be now pretty hard for them. I mean, like, now, as we can see now, they need to play over the windows. And now there is the opening frag from Dokkaebi again. Very nice. And this angle, oh my god. You can see so far. But still, now they need to frag inside. Now the Dokkaebi call him. Oh no, that nade. Oh my goodness. With the perfect nade and a fast execution. Now the last person remaining, Warden, on the new hatch. And no chance. There is Striker. No, it's not Striker, it's Twitcher.
It's,
No.
I do believe...
Lion. Yeah, Lion. Lion with the nice hold onto the new hatch there. But now, to mention, crazy is that actually the nade also. I mean, like, Sledge the nade, oh my goodness. I mean, like, he was so confused of the nade. We could saw it, he was like moving his mouse. Where is this nade coming from? But still perfectly. I mean, like, the timer 6 seconds, I think it was the nade of 5 seconds. No chance, actually.
No chance.
Yeah. But I need to say, on the defense was good to see actually Bombay and Jäger. So they were actually focusing on a heavy nade, like utility coming from them. And I mean, like, nothing was on site. Mostly they focused on library. So pretty interesting. The main focus was on library and not actually upstairs on the new balcony or anywhere else.
Yeah, in the second round, where Beşiktaş did manage to take it, it was quite a flashy game. We saw flashes coming from above. We saw nades dropping. Every bit of utility was just dropped onto the defense. So they definitely didn't want that around for a second time, because even though they managed to win the round, it was only by time. If it was down to gunfights, it would have been quite risky. And in the meanwhile, I mean, going for that Wamai Jaeger really does counter it. It's the way of adapting and the way of going about it. In the meanwhile, NXT really taking that advantage for long-range gunfights with the 417 on the Lion. Especially with the scope he has, he can definitely take these. He can definitely go on the windows from long range, from spawn even, and just trying to tick off or maybe take some damage off of the smoke, which he did perfectly. Salim standing at 31 is going to be quite a hefty one to going into any gunfights, and especially keeping him alive for the last few seconds, because you're an operator that's supposed to deny plan, deny time. But if you're not there, it's not really going to matter. NXT, again, ignoring all sorts of verticality, just going first floor, going for the equal floor, and trying to really push through, droning it out, getting the time, and getting the execute perfectly. They're going to be starting it off, and that's going to be Ranker with opening one. And as I said it, Lion still hanging back. Got the opening pick onto Theezer, which is going to be an okay one for the side of Beşiktaş. You really don't want to trade out that smoke, Wamai or Warden, who still have utility to be used. But slowly pushing down, everyone does seem to be just completely cornered, as Heat is going to be striking from area. Wamai trying to challenge 2 in front of him. 1 comes from the left, and 0 will be finishing it, dropping it to a 3v5. 2 men down. Beşiktaş, what are you going to do to change it?
Definitely, this is now going to be crazy. I mean, like, Brava with 10 HP, so she doesn't need to go in a fight anymore. So, like, it's like popping at her and she falls. But also to, like, smoke, the most valuable operator, I mean, on this floor, because you can throw your smoke bait far. You can actually hold both bomb sites on your own because you can throw it so far. But now, actually, this is going to be really good. Library is kinda, I would say, easy to hold, but I mean, like, when you have 4 play. Oh, and there is Salim, still with its 30 HP, getting still the kill. And now we have no Bravo anymore. And the refrag from Ranker on Salim. Now, actually, got her with a nice job up there. Now it's the defenders on the verticality. So this is now pretty hard for the... Oh no. He looked away. Oh, the timing. So good. Now he dropped. He's in washroom. And, oh. No knock. Oh, crazy. Oh. Ah, there we go. It's a 1-on-1. Now it's a pretty hard 1-on-1. This is going to be so good. And there it goes. NXT with the next round again. No plan was there, but I mean, like, yeah, okay, you were opening the bottom, like the floor on the top there, but still, they didn't went on a plant again. They went like directly for the kills.
Yeah, I mean, upstairs, it was really a matter of time. They got an opening pick on to the Melusi, but in the end, they needed to retake upstairs. They needed to have it for themselves to actually go for the floor and go for the verticals, whatever they need to do, which was the Momais, wasting some time, even had to bring in the Zero to come in from swinging on the left. And when they had it, still some contention. I mean, the Brava, 10 HP, got taken out. Then we had the Warden flanking upstairs, got another. So they were really just switching spots one after another. We had the defenders going up, then back down. Same situation happened a bit later, and with that, really brought down to a 2v1. A bit of a risky way of NXT going about it. I mean, you're a 2v1, you really shouldn't push alone, Thermite. You don't know where anyone is, and you're not sure if you're going to be able to win the gunfight, so push together. Go for a crossfire, throw some smokes, throw whatever you can. Zero still has his cameras, probably. Don't exactly remember if he wasted them all, but whatever the case is, you need to play together. Giving 1v1 situations to the enemy is what makes these clutches possible. But 4 rounds have passed, going on to the good all 5, the V in Roman numerals. Some may say, as we are going to be seeing the Blitz back in action again. The side this time around will be giving it a second chance on the side of Fireplace, but this time it's going to be mining, so do keep in mind that reading still hasn't been picked too much.
No, it was just like at the moment, like the first round was mining and Fireplace, and now the last round, like the fourth round was also, yeah, the previous round was also like first time library. Didn't work out, but it was close. It was close. It was just maybe some small changes there, and still like instant side swap. Like they don't try it again, like instant side swap again, mining like the first round. I mean, like now we have. Again, that's only Melusi, literally. Oh, and there is the opening frag. Rushing directly in. The defenders don't even know that they are onside already. Oh my goodness. With the Blitz rushing in there and the refrag from Selim. Lovely. Twitch is now down and there is the first plant. Lovely. Nice to see it.
40 seconds of the clock reserve, 7 for the diffuser, and the timer is brought on to the defenders. Now you still have the pulls down below, but overall the Echo couldn't deny the plant, and while Christmas did get taken out, that's going to be the Dokkaebi off the board. A trade comes out from Shinisan, and so does it onto Ram. A double kill from Beşiktaş as they're maintaining their distance, also maintaining their player count as they get one. The melee does come out, but Selim is there to refrag it from behind, and the Echo will be able to get away with it. The defuse, and also at the same time, Beşiktaş, I'm a bit confused. What is happening? Just allowing your enemies to go into sight. For the third round, I believe it was, go into side, go for a plant, or whatever, retake it. The fact that you're going off of a retake game, this is not Valorant. This is Rainbow Six Siege, and once the plant is down, you're in a quite of a hassle. You're in a dangerous situation that you don't want to be. And although in the end they won it, which is good, the utility wasn't there. I didn't see yokais. I didn't see the pulse. Maybe some information was exchanged, but no C4s. They got into sight and almost got out scot-free. In the end, it was down to a 1v2, which props to them. I tip my hat off to a very decent end, but in the end, just allowing the enemies into sight and not even playing off of verticals, which you're trying so hard to protect. I see shields up there. I see Wamais up there. You're using so much of utility on upstairs, but you're just getting ignored and letting the attackers into sight. Definitely not the way of going about it, and I'm questioning how they managed to even get away with it in the first place.
Yes, definitely. I mean, like, I'm not sure, was it Castle or who went for a few seconds there in the cameras? Or was it Echo? I'm not sure where he spotted the bullets in the train. So yeah, again, like no utility used onside, as you said. Everything focus where they might put rush, or like where they are focusing the defense. But yeah, now we see again nearly the same setup. We got a Goyo, we got a Melusi, trying to hold off Bakery completely. So it's pretty good now. Maybe they're going up another strat. Maybe not directly down Bakery where they lost this the second round.
Yeah, I mean, a bit of mysterious actions from NXT and Beşiktaş both, but in the end, we digress. We continue as we're going to be seeing a bit of a pop from Sens showing itself. Also, Flores being brought on to deny a bit of Goyos in the early stages, get rid of those shields, make the defenders feel uncomfortable, ruin all of their strategies, just completely disintegrate the utility they have on site, or whatever it is, as the push is going to be completely scarce, should I say. Now the opening pick comes out. It's going to get traded out the exact same second. Good refrag game coming out as Shoxel will be continuing it onto the second. 4v3 brought onto NXT, not a good start. Seeing as you're completely splitting up your team, you have the Jackal going alone upstairs while the entirety of the team is taking 1v1s. The Sands being not too good. That one is going to be looking very unhealthy as the Jackal gets one. Now the roamers are off board, but you still have some lurking around. We still have some aggression from the side of Beşiktaş, which you need to start punishing a lot more.
Definitely. I mean, like, the Jackal completely alone upstairs. I mean, like, okay, he is like maybe trying to hunt the enemies because you can see around 40 seconds the footprints, but still, it feels like they're not playing as a team at the moment. I mean, like, finally we see some utility literally going to work. I mean, like with the Twitch drone, hunted the Yokai drones at the 2-minute mark. That's good stuff. And there is the frag, and instantly the refrag. One is down, and now also you lost Ace. Pretty unlucky, but still, you know where the people are. You have Jackal, I think you have 2 more. Normally, as I count, yeah, there we are. We have 2 more. I would say not stalking, but scanning the footprints. Yeah, we are scanning the footprints. Oh no! That Ranker got taken down by Gutter while jumping into the jacuzzi closet there with the radio. Lovely, unlucky taken. No sense with 1 HP. Oh, you find one? And no. There we go. Nice done. Sell him again. I think it was a 3K now this round. So
Very
pretty
possible.
good.
Very possible. Sell him in the end, trading it out for a bit of a down. The Sands, if you were not on 1 HP, could have actually gotten away with it. But whatever the case is, managed to split it into a 3-3 half match. And we're going over to the swap of roles. Now NXT on defense and Beşiktaş on attack. I've been seeing some inconsistencies on the side of NXT. You know, you get the opening picks and you get this aggression really rolling, but what do you do after? Beşiktaş, amazing refrag potential. We saw the Ace pushing up to the Fen where he takes him out. What happens? The exact same second, like a snap of your fingers, the Mute peeks and gets him right back. Complete support, playing as one, as if they knew where exactly everyone was. The second the Ace gets the kill, the Mute peeks around the corner, gets him. Same goes for the upstairs refrags. I mean, they always get these refrags, but in favor of them. They get 2-for-1 deals, one after another, and bring it down to complete man advantages in the actual final stages of the game, which has been working out perfectly for them. But that again favors a bit more of the defensive side, since you are getting played on your own side. You built it, so you have to play off of it. But whatever the case is, Beşiktaş, now you're on attack, so let's see how you can perform there. Can you still pull off the same refrags, and can you keep up this consistency, this surge that's been going around? In the meanwhile, they're also going to be bringing a bit of Bodolf action, a bit of the SMG-11 shotgun combo, bringing in the Amaru, which, as if we said it or stated earlier, the windows are quite commonly played here. And what's the perfect character to really bring it out? It's going to be the Amaru and Ying combo.
Yes, definitely. But also we finally see our Asami in the defense. We finally can see her. One, as you said before the match started, one of the 4 strongholds inside this map. You can literally, you need to force your way open with gunfire. Normally you can't get too close with the with the punching the Asami. So you need to shoot it. Now you need to waste a lot of ammunition here. So actually good to see Amaru white stairs. Oh, interesting. A white stairs push. Oh my god. 2 people pushing downstairs. Oh my god. Oh, they want to go above the edge. That's a bar rush actually. Interesting. So maybe now Capitao will smoke the hedge. Amaru rappels up with the shotgun, gets maybe the guy on top white, and the bomb site is then completely clear. A side completely clear, no one except our own. And there, what? Salem got taken out already, and there's another frag. Oh my goodness. They are getting peeked away from the windows. Now Shoxel with the first final refrag of Bashkadas Esports, but NXT looks quite heavy on the defense side. And Ranker with another frag. Now we lost 3 of the main and another refrag. Oh my goodness. There we go.
There we go, leaving Shoxel in a 1v3. You have the Incandelas, but 0 of them in Bard. You don't have a Warden to counter you, but it doesn't matter. You have the MP5 staring you down your soul from the side of top white and able to shoot a shot and connect them directly between your eyes. A good way of going about it. NXT is going to be finishing it off. Beshkita is definitely an interesting way of pushing side. You have the Capitao to smoke and fire off on your window. You rappel up, and while you're completely smoked, Yings are blasting. You're going for the plan as an Amaru. Maybe get a pick before you do so, but it's all well put together. What doesn't make it happen is those opening frags. The double one at that, while trying to push up main stairs, or should I say white stairs, it was just shut down. It was brought down again, 3v5. NXT managed to kind of get those opening picks, and Beshkita, sadly, this time around, could not go for the amazing refrangs we've been seeing throughout the entirety of the match. But whatever the case is, 3-4 is the score. NXT 1 round closer, or 2 rounds away from match point, and Beshkita need to slowly creep and crawl their way up towards it too. We are going to be seeing a bit of Fenrir action also alongside. A lot of verticality is going to be contested by the defenders, but now it's the main question. Will Beshkita go for the upstairs, or will they ignore it like NXT did when they were on the attacking side?
Yes, that's definitely a good question. I mean, like, we saw now from the most time on the attack of NXT, like you said, they rushed onto the side because like no one was playing there. They droned it perfectly. They knew that they can go in. They knew how to run because like they droned everything. They saw no one is on side. Maybe with like one person and like no gadgets, but holds you back. So this is now definitely interesting to see. Because Fenrir had like at least 2 gadgets upstairs. So will Beshkita actually go fully upstairs, like clear it from top to bottom, or actually will they go from the like directly on side? As you can see now, Beshkita actually they are clearing upstairs, and Neox, the first person to get taken out. The Melusi is down, the MP5X, I think it's called correctly, is now gone. Now it's a pretty strong weapon, and not anymore there. There are still 2 players on the rappling side, and no, was that that was a trade? Oh, lovely. But Ranker with the refrag on Shoxley again. Now we lost also to the Nomad. Now, hopefully Nomad already put down all her chaps, so that the defenders have it harder to push. But what do you think? Is Sentry good for the bomb side? I mean, like, wouldn't it be better to pick someone else?
Definitely would be interesting, as if you're going off of those verticals, you see the C4 could be a useful asset, but in the end, it really doesn't matter. You cast it curse to him, and the second that Sentry was brought up, he is now brought down 6 foot under. The coffin is already pre-made. Now it's down to a disadvantage of the side of NXT. Beshkita, you really gotta utilize it. You don't have much utility from the side of the Dokkaebi. Otherwise, the Zofia, the Capitao, they're both looking fantastic. Zofia taking a bit of damage is going to be brought down. Any next gunfight, any next bullet will be the final one of this round, as slowly but surely we're going to be droning out. We're going to be getting some intel. We're going to be spreading it around. Really got to use this execute perfectly and safely, because again, if any player is taken out, you're going to have a tough time dealing at close quarters against a mute and a smoke. Just like that, the SMG-11 is pulled down. Ranker with a second into the round. He is playing off of the verticality which the attackers created themselves, so using that against him is definitely going to be in control. But a triple kills off from Selim. He gets to third, drops down the hatch, does manage to make it worth it. And there will be Bodolf finishing it off, dropping into Library just to peek the headholes and just to finish the round. And a perfect one at that. Very well played from the side of Beşiktaş. They're trying to not go for too much 1v1s, but in the end, if you can win them and if you can get to that 4-4 score, does it really matter?
Yeah, it's just like crazy. Hibana dropping down the hedge on Laundry, taking out the mute, instantly got refrag. There we had the potential again, like we talked before. Now there is the refrag from NXT. Like in their attacks, they struggled like to get an instant refrag all the time. Now on defense, now they know where to play. Now they know how to do it, and this is just what we needed in the attacks. Maybe it would have been completely different there, but also lovely to see instant refrag potential. Also the aggressive peeking there. I mean, like you have a DMR and you do a lot of damage, so there is a possibility you may lose because you need to tap your single bullets always. But lovely to see Beşiktaş Esports went through it and get the final frags there. Also, it's a 4-4 stand. It's good to see. Now it's a top of game. It's really literally top to top. Like I think it's tier place 1 and 2 at the moment, or on the leaderboard, like that directly as we can as we I think saw before. So these are at the moment of the standings the best two teams playing against each other. And we definitely can see it. One round walk, the second round goes back. Like it's always the round swaps, like literally back to back. This is so good to see.
Yeah, the score just ping-ponging around, going left and right, one round being tossed to the other. 4-4, completely equalized, but at the same time, only one can take the victory. It's all going to be down to who can break under the pressure or who can't. That would be the better question to put up as we're slowly heading into the action. But at the same time, well, these teams are taking their time, which they should. You don't want to be too fast, but at the same time, you really shouldn't be too slow. Now, of course, Bank being a huge map, you really got to take things a bit more steadily. You really want to be not too rough around the corners, but time is important. It's a valuable thing in everyday life and in Rainbow Six Siege, as of course roamers are going to make it more difficult. Janoski just lurking around. He's really trying to waste any type of drones and the time that we were so lovely speaking of, but these will be slowly closing in. They need to go for those verticals. They need to start destroying some Goyos, some Mutes, some Legions, some Zombies, whatever they can. Maybe even get a pick or two, and hopefully no C4s from below, as the first opening will be going from the side of Thazer. Does get the Warden, which is going to make it a bit more easier for the Blitz to maneuver around. Get some nice flashes left and right, and just as we're talking about him, he pulls out the pistol, whips it out, and gets one for himself. A double brought on to Beşiktaş. They're going to be continuing their absolute dominance on the side of the attack from previously.
Yes, this is now aggressive gameplay. The Blitz is pushing forward, like everyone is playing together, like pushing from the ramp with the from the top there. Like they can't focus now on anything because like everyone is putting pressure at the same time as a team together. And now, whoa, crazy peak against Loxley, and these are already also getting taken out on top floor. So now they know some Roma is still up there. They know it's around red stairs definitely, but the thing is now he can rotate over the whole map. That he have what? Blitz is on site. Look at this now. One smoke taking out the bulletproof camera, and they are going to start the plant now. Will the C4 hit? No, but he did a lot of damage. 2 players, low life, and now the plant is no. They got it taken out from above, and now the canister. But still, the roam from upstairs there, they're definitely perfect. One is injured, the other one hears Ram running down brown stairs completely, slowly peeking the corners. He knows he has the time, he can cover himself completely, he can lurk in the shadows. 9 seconds on the timer. There is no, oh, he knows he's running, come on, yes, oh no. NXT at the moment, just perfect timing. He heard her actually that she followed, so awesome, well played. Nearly close matchup. Mute injured on the floor. You can't rest him because you heard Ram behind you directly. Perfectly done there.
From a 3v5 down to a 1v1 and a game of Ring Around the Rosie. The Legion really did try to pull it out, trying to go around the Bravo just as they were just doing complete circles. In the Bravo, you can't really go for a plant in that situation. You would have to sprint down, notify the Legion that you're really going for that plant, and with 0 seconds left, basically, you just have to stick with it, which is not a way of going about it. So going for that endgame kill is definitely the safer option. Of course, if you're confident enough, which you have to be in cases like these where esports is presented. But in the end, NXT manages to take out another one. Manages to get an awesome retake. I mean, we saw the blitz on site. We saw people pushing on the side of Freezer, just completely uncontested. The C4 did came out, did some decent damage to the blitz, but didn't take him out just completely. And overall, in the end, NXT got themselves a nasty 5th round. Now, they need 2 more to take it if we don't want to be going overtime, but let's be honest, we would love to see overtime. These teams are like yin and yang, a perfect combination, but at the same time, complete rivals, playing very well against each other. There are a lot of spotted cons and pros, and they definitely complement this gameplay, because with it, we can really just ping-pong rounds. Like you said earlier, we get 1 round on Beşiktaş, we get 1 round on NXT, and then we just repeat until we're down to a 4-5 right now, which, if we continue the curse, Beşiktaş should be taking it, but it all depends on how NXT is going to respond.
Yes, definitely. As you can see, now this is where Melusi, her gadget, Solar, sorry, is perfect. She can get the vision like a Q from the defender side, just the vision. You can see, there is Ying, there is a charge, maybe they are prepping there. So these calls now need to be on point. They need to know where they are pushing, what they are doing. Oh no, the Grimace actually. Oh, and the first frag. Ying is gonna take it out. I meant actually Gridlock. It's hard to. Oh no, Gridlock hurt him, and the Shoxel got him. Well played. Nice spot, waiting their time and actually getting everything done. And we have still 2 players rapping around the windows. I mean, like, it's not. I mean, like, it's okay. I mean, like, you need to make the pressure, but you have no one inside the building, as I can see at the moment. I mean, like, you can build up the pressure and everything, but you need to have someone on the inside. I mean, like, you need to open the wall, but you have no one to open any wall. I mean, like, now they need to play over these stairs, need to play over the windows, what is actually pretty good, but everyone on the same window at piano, I don't think you need 3 people there. I mean, like, at least maybe you need 1 or 2, but you have 4 players left, 1 minute, 10 seconds on the timer. You need to get something down. Maybe rotate, maybe get 2 players to A side. It's completely open. I mean, what are you doing at the moment?
No clue. No clue. A lot more pressure should be spread around the entire map, and just as we talk about it, Teaser will be dropping in. Instantly taken out, though. It's not going to be no mercy from the Izami as she dropped down to 1 HP, barely standing around, but she's still alive and kicking. Not much of barriers are left, but Shoxel gets another pick for himself, and repelling in, Janoski going to be meeting the same fate as Teaser. It's brought down to a 2v3, 2v2 if we count the Izami barely sticking off with 1. The Wamai getting a bit more aggressive, a bit too aggressive, some may say, as the P90 is brought around the corner, and we have 1 on Freezer, we have 1 on Piano, and completely held in a corner. The flashes are going to be coming out and predicting the shot, predicting it, reading it like a book. It comes around, but a pistol! Ridigo from the Izami, able to predict it. A random shot onto the head will be getting the defensive round, and they're going to be getting themselves a nice, absolutely fantastic match point. Peter, what happened? We had the Dokkaebi. She knew there was the second the flash was. She was in a 2v1. She was in a 2v1. She knew the second she was going to flash the zombie, someone was going to hold her because it's a 2v1. You can't let your teammate die. She predicts it, goes for an amazing pre-fire headshot instantly. But then when flashing the zombie, Hope sprays and sprays, and the Deagle bullet connects directly to the frontal core.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, like, as Asami was full flash. I mean, like, she didn't know where she was shooting anywhere. She could have shot left to the door, and like, the mental game of this now. I mean, like, Beşiktaş maybe now mentally, like, how did we lose that? I mean, it's now net point for NXT. They won a second round behind to the previous one. It's impossible, actually. Normally, Bashkadesh should have won that. Asami was on 1 HP. Anything could have killed her. Even a fly, a small wind.
The flashbang could have touched her when bouncing.
Yes!
It would have been done.
Yes!
Oh my god.
No way. That we actually witnessed. No. Actually, I think that hopefully not to Bashkadesh went like a mental breakdown now. But most of the players I know, when I played ranked or anything, that would have been the game now. We know now we lost, it's game over.
It's
When
game
we lose, I mean, like, perfect flick on the Solus and losing that on Freezer. With 1 HP. The flashbang, as you said, touch it and you're gone. And now we're maybe in the final round. This is... Oh, wait, we already have 2 frags? Oh no.
We do. We have the Nomad, the Buck off the board. Paul's giving all sorts of information. We have the Repel onto the side of Heaven Window. A double kill from Radin as he's going to be able to pull out that Baylift. The secondary, absolutely beautiful in the hand of the Fenrir, gets another one. Now it's down to the Dokkaebi and the Zofia. They're left in a 2v5. Is NXT going to be finishing this off with an absolute flawless? Is this how it's going to be going down? Pulse, Janowski, you're really testing your fate there. Not only testing out the Claymore, but at the same time, the Nomad air jab. Thankfully, Deezer was not on Repel. He was not ready for him. He was not ready for Mommy Spaghetti, as spotted on the side of Pillar. Janowski is going to be the first pick for the side of Bashkitak, but then can they keep it up? Almost refragged. Drop down to 6. Dokkaebi hoping to get around and goes through the Devoured Wire. Takes 5 damage. The third one comes out from Radin. It's leaving her the 1 HP board, and it's not going to be able to finish it. He is not the Asami, and NXT are going to be taking Cafe Dostoyevsky, the final BO1 of today. And oh my goodness, can I tell you, this was absolutely fantastic matches, one after another.
Yes, definitely. I hope, really, I hope that there will be a next meetup between these two teams. I hope. This was now so crazy. I mean, round to round, I mean, like, the Pulse was now, I think, mainly the main operator. The frags get through pretty easily and everything, because, like, you can spot them through the walls with your gadget. But I hope that they will meet again. I will hope and pray for it. That really, it was fantastic. This game, we had everything. We had jump outs, we had like window pushes, like we predicted, like on board, we had on border. Like the gameplay now, I think it was really the mind break now at the last round back there, that they got now picked a bit off, because like maybe the comms are were like not in this round, they were still like me in the round before. They lost Freezer, Asami, 1 HP in Freezer. There is no way. I think that was the mind break of Bashkadesh.
It definitely was. It was fantastic matches. All the BO1s today were absolutely great to cast. Thank you to the production. Thank you, Peter, for casting alongside me so my throat doesn't just get corrupted. And thank you to the teams. Well played from Bashkadesh, NXT, and well played for Wild versus ITB earlier. But in the end, there can only be one winner. And of course, well played to both of these teams either way, because they gave it their best. And hopefully, we're going to be seeing more of them in the future of Voltage League, maybe in some other leagues. Whatever the case is, thank you all so much for watching. Absolute great, fantastic showdown we had today. And I think all of you would agree. But without further ado, I'm excited to see you soon. Maybe even on the next stream, whatever it may be. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you for having me, and see you later.
I must have went blind tonight, cause I swear that you out of sight. Man, I'm so up, I could be a pilot, and I just hope trying to catch a flight. So let me get the digits. I call right now if you with it. I seen 1,000 pretty girls in this room. $1, I've been looking for you. I've been searching, it's so hard to find a girl who's one of a kind. 'Cause being alone just isn't cool. I'll take 1,000 trips around the world just so I could find you, girl. 'Cause darling, I've been looking for you. I'm looking for you.